I actually want to ask you, Timothy, because I'm pretty sure you're aware that you are part of movie history in the making with this film, and you are obviously a big part of it. Does it change how you see yourself and how you see everything on set? And when you see the whole thing, how does that experience change in your head and as you imagine it?
No, I would say less. Not to downplay how grateful I feel to be in this movie, or I think I speak for both of us then, but what I was happy with even showing up in the part 2 of this was just getting used to the size of the set, and because Denis is such an indie-minded film director, that it was just a bigger indie, you know. Whereas before I worked on the first part of Dune or Wonka, I really, you know, based on my small experience on Interstellar, did have a worldview of bigger movies as like mysterious or something, you know. Like I didn't know what it looked like behind the curtain. I didn't know what it looked like on the spirit and on the soul, you know. But I think we're still put together.
Regarding these characters, is that what they have in common is that they have to live up to expectations, and I feel like you both as well, not only as actors but as the actors who are portraying these beloved characters. How have you dealt with that, with the expectations in your life and in this film as well?
You have expectations of yourself, and then there's the expectations that you feel from others. And then the imagined expectations that you sort of project upon
every person in the street.
Every person in the street, yeah, and what they think. And as much as possible, I try to quiet those voices and just, which it's hard. Like there are definitely times where you feel the responsibility and the pressure of something like this. You know, this has been a dream of Denis for many years, and so I don't want to let him down. I don't want to let the entire cast down. There's the sort of expectation that I put on myself in that respect. But in a way, I just see it as fuel. It gives you energy to work as hard as you possibly can and try to leave no stone unturned, and try to get out of the crippling expectation, you know, that can kind of hold you back. What do you think?
I agree. That was perfectly said. That was perfectly said. That's perfectly said. I didn't mean to angle my body. No. Yeah. Energy towards you.
The prophet. Why is that a bad thing? Use it. Because all my visions lead to horror.
I love how expressive you both are. You have no eyebrows in the film, and still you can see everything in your eyes. This is a silly question, but is there a way to train that on screen? Like, do you try yourself in the mirror? Because both of you, also your sight is entirely different from beginning to end.
Do you train yourself in the mirror?
No. I mean, I don't know, the greater I can only speak for myself, but the more confidence you have in the director and the cinematographer, whereas here, these are the top people working, in my opinion, you know, you can kind of get lost in what you almost imagine the expression of your character to be. You're not on defense. That's how you know you can try things, in other words.
Yeah.
You're not going to make it in if it doesn't resonate with Denis, you know.
I think so much of it is how you're trying to affect the other person that you're looking at, you know. So I'm not necessarily thinking about what my eyes are doing. It's more how I'm trying to affect that person, and, or what I need from that person, or something like that, you know.
I'm so glad I can't stop making eye contact with you both right now.
Deal with this prophet. Show me who you are.